Well, you guys can see we got a bare block, all our components, even though pretty much all that besides the main caps are going to be used. Heads over there, we got our crank over here. Pretty much everything is ready to be sent out to the machine shop. Probably gonna have to go ahead and just disassemble the head a little bit more just so we can get a proper cleaning on it. But moving on, we have something cool to show you guys. The car. So this is the car that we're gonna be going ahead and tossing that 2J in. You guys can see it's a G35. Pretty awesome, I guess, base. So just time to make this thing a little bit cooler. So if you guys are stoked, it's gonna be a little bit something different. Really clean example, has some really nice brakes on it. I believe these are R35 Brembos. I could be wrong, but they look pretty dang big. 19-inch wheels, Volk Racing wheels. Needs some loving on the outside, it needs a little detail, but other than that, it's your basic G, man. Let's go ahead and put a 2J in it. Well, the time is finally here, the first build of 2021. Let's get right into it. What's happening, guys? Welcome to the channel. First off, very excited to get this whole journey started off with you guys, and really hope you guys are excited as well, because this build is going to be awesome. Something a little bit different. I know, yes, it is a JZ, but the chassis that you guys can see it's going into is going to be a little bit different and out of the ordinary. So we're gonna dive in, man. We have a full assortment of parts. You guys can see, we're a quick rundown. We have a dual wastegates, wiring harness, ECU, super damper. We have a lower water neck adapter, pistons, rods. We have oil pump, water pump, ARP head studs, timing belt, serpentine belt, thrust washers, main, and oh god, main and rod bearings. We have a twin plate clutch from Collins, the Collins adapter kit, all for this whole CDO9 conversion. Well, it's not really conversion because the car came with the CDO9. Shifter, mounts. Down there we have exhaust manifold. We have a Precision 6870 big boy turbo, brand new. All this stuff is going to be going into this thing. So let's go ahead. Without further ado, guys, you can see we're working with a completely bone stock JZ that was just imported. Actually been sitting in our yard for a little bit, and it's finally time to go ahead and get started. So we're gonna dive in, guys, and just get this thing knocked out. Let's strip this thing down. All right, guys, half an hour later, 60% life on the battery, gone on the GoPro. It's ridiculous. We got pretty much the whole cold side disassembled. As you guys can see, the harness is still kind of wrapping around. So we'll have to go deal with that. Got all my stuff laid out here. Pretty straightforward stuff, guys. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start ripping off this mess of a twin turbo setup. It's pretty ridiculous. As far as just how I'm going about things, guys, just ripping it all off. Obviously, you know, we're not using any of this, so just start taking things off that you think may look like they're attached to each other, and piece by piece it just slowly starts to disassemble, and you'll be done sooner than you think. So let's get the hot side knocked out and we'll be done in no time. Oh, can't forget the heat shield. But yeah, this is everything, man. This is everything that we had to remove and for the twin turbo system. Ridiculous amount of stuff, guys, and it's such a pain in the ass. When people tell you this actually sucks to remove, they are not lying. This actually does suck to remove. There's just a weird order of operations, and I mean, this video would be so long. Just I can make a whole video just removing the turbo, so we're not gonna do that. You guys can figure it out. I'm sure. I have faith in you. I believe in you. If you guys are tackling an engine swap, If you can't figure out how to take off your twin turbo setup, then man, we're gonna have some more problems. So since that's complete, we're not using any of that for the remainder of this build. Now we're gonna go ahead and start messing with the front and get the timing components removed, and that's pretty much gonna be almost it. And then we'll start moving the head, get this thing stripped down, removed, all ready for the machine shop, because it only really makes sense that we're gonna go ahead and take this to the machine shop, get it decked, checked out, cleaned, ready to go for the fresh new build. Man, I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. The first purchase of 2021 for the shop, more GoPro batteries. These things just drain themselves like without even doing anything. So as you guys can see, made some progress, got the cams out. There is a sequence. Ooh, look at this little guy popped out. Little shim. But yes, when you guys remove the cams, make sure you check up the sequence and how to remove them. Do not just pull your cams out. You guys probably know this by now. So let's go ahead now and remove the actual head itself. There's 10mm Allen head bolts from the factory. So again, follow from sequence, look it up, and you guys will be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead, yank this head off. We're making some good progress. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The last piece to the puzzle. What a mess.